What's up, everybody? All right, we're going to get started with our grades because halftime only lasts so long. So, this is submission number 21. We had 76 total cards in this submission. I can't believe, my goodness, that was a huge set. Yeah, 76 cards. 76 cards. Just wait, Scott. Wait till the one that we just sent off comes back. It was 100, what did I say, 180 we just sent? So wait till that comes back. This will look like child's play compared to that. We'll have slabs everywhere. We're going to need a bigger boat for that. But yeah, Caleb's looked solid. So, like I said, we'll get rolling. I don't know the exact number. I think it was around 28 tens. So more than a third total, were tens. And again, I like to preface this by saying there were quite a few cards in this submission, especially that are going to be in this stack and this stack. There were quite a few cards that we sent off that we knew without a doubt were not tens when they left here. So I don't get too hung up on the whole gem rate because that's not always everybody's agenda. So, yeah, exactly. We'll have to set a little more time off for the other one. So we'll get started with our 8 and below section. This is actually 7s and 8s. So we'll start here. And we've got 1994 Finest, Deion Sanders. I remember when these came out, everybody was all about Topps Finest back then. But again, so this is one that I really didn't see being a 10. So in my eyes, when you hear people talk about gem rate, this doesn't really mean diddly because I kind of figured this was, like maybe a 9 was the best case scenario. So Deion with the 7. We got a wild card illumination Nick Kurtz on a 7. That's a donut circles green. I like the descriptor for that. Very fun. I'm not familiar with Nick Kurtz. Cecil Fielder from 93 Finest. That's the refractor, another one in a 7. Ellie De La Cruz with the blue ink auto out of Onyx. Onyx Vintage. Came back a 7. Centering is clearly, off on that one. Top to bottom and left to right. We got the Brock Bowers blue glitter rated rookie. This one kind of surprised me a bit. I really didn't see a whole lot wrong as it came back. The top left corner has a little bit of a spot to it, and I don't recall seeing that. Maybe it was there. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it happened when it was in transit. It's hard to say, Maybe it happened because somebody damaged it when they were grading it. It's just hard to say. So, 17 Topps Aaron Judge. It's hard to imagine Aaron Judge cards are almost 10 years old now. Some of his rookies. and early stuff. But that's an 8. So we're done with 7s. We move on to 8s. We got Jason Dominguez, Topps Heritage. Joey Votto, Home Field Advantage. I think these are cool cards. I've had a few of those pass through my possession at different times. 2000 Bowman, Tom Brady. Definitely a bigger card. Centering's the issue here, I believe, more than anything. This one we got slapped for an upcharge on this one. So early Brady carries bigger money. Bo Nix, Franchise Foundations, and that's the mirror blue. Came back in 8. Another 93 Finest Darryl Strawberry. 8 on that one. They're cool cards. And they look really nice slabbed up, you know. I don't knock whoever graded them at all because they look great slabbed. I mean, it just is what it is with age. Same thing with these. We knew pretty much when these went out, none of these were going to be 10s. As you can see, these are all thick cards. Rudy Johnson, so not only age, but thickness, because these are patch cards. But nice patches nonetheless. So you're going to see a bunch of Donruss Gridiron Gears, Rudy Johnson. That's an 8. This one is the dual patches and auto in an 8. Another single patch auto. 8s and 9s were really probably best case scenario on these. Thick patch cards, you're not going to do much better than 8s or 9s usually. You get a 10 on a something like that, and you're really doing something. 17 Topps High Tech Aaron Judge. That's a cool card. 101 from Wild Card 7-card studs, Peyton Manning. The Joker. Getting into some NASCAR, Dale Jr. Red Certified Signing Sessions in an 8. And then we got from Wild Card Illumination, Donald Trump in an 8. You always worry about political stuff, because what if the grader doesn't align with that politician, So you'd hate to think like that, but it probably comes into play at some point, I'm sure. So Topps Heritage, Shohei Ohtani in a 9. And again, everybody should know this stack, 9s all the way. Topps Gallery with the wood grain Shohei Ohtani. Bowman's Best Aaron Judge. That's really nice. Very shiny. Purple and green refractor Sergio Perez. PSA 9. And Masaka Yoshida. I just know him as Yoshi. In a 9. From IndyCar, Parkside, this is the Pronto. So if you're not familiar, they have Parkside has a subscription service, and each week you get a handful of cards or a pack based on different events. So this would have been from the Pronto subscription. Don't think I need to explain who Scott Dixon is, probably to anybody. SVG Mojo Prism. It's numbered to 25. Tony Stewart, Purple Velocity, patented penmanship. I own one of these, I think in a 9. I think I have one of these in a 9. That one's out of 99. Super nice. Playing the Night, J.J. McCarthy, Illusionists. Mojo Prism, Jimmy Johnson, numbered to 25. PSA 9. This is pretty cool. Jonathan India, it's a sketch card from 2022 Topps, and that's actually a 101 sketch card, I do believe. Or at least it's, you know, considered 101-ish, because I don't think there's more than one. Unless I'm mistaken. But that's pretty cool. Tough to grade those because of the border, the way it is, and all that jazz. White Sparkle Rides, Jimmy Johnson in a 9. And then we got Doug Flutie from Wild Card. That's a 101. Like Leaf, with Wild Card, you get a lot of 101 variations. They don't do a lot of high serial number stuff. People always knock on them for, oh, there's too many 101s. Yeah, but they don't do a lot of stuff to 99 and 49 and all that. So 6 of one, half a dozen of another. B. John Robinson, limited RPA. This is really nice. Richard Petty, Treasured Moments, Hollow Gold, PSA 9. Super nice card. And then a couple more of these Rudy Johnsons, patch auto. Like I said, really a 9 was probably the absolute ceiling on these. Getting a 10 on these was probably not ever really on the radar, but they're cool. They all came from obviously the same collector. It's cool that he owns all those. Neat collection for sure. Leaf Electrum, Nolan Ryan 101. Came back in 9. The Rocket. Mojo Prism, Ryan Blaney out of 25. Bowman's Best, Aaron Judge, rookie. Comes back in 9. Another Topps High Tech in a 9. Then we got Tyler Reddick with the purple 2 out of 3 from National Treasures. Super short print. Topps Now Gold Foil Ellie De La Cruz, 49 out of 50. If you're one of my locals, because I know who the Ellie belongs to. If you're one of my locals, I will be at the Chillicothe show on Saturday. So if you would like me to bring your cards to you to Chillicothe on Saturday, just let me know. Or if you're a local and you'd like me to drop them off to Game Time, let me know that, and I can do that as well. I'll be at Game Time tomorrow. So I can do either or, but I would need to know, obviously, fairly soon so that I know whether to take them with me tomorrow or not. Another older card, but man, does it look nice slabbed. Flair Showcase Mark McGwire. That's sharp. Wild card, Brock Purdy. It's a 2 of 3. Frankenstein. Haunted Hits. Bring him to the show. You got it, Scott. James Outman. Orange Wave Refractor Auto. and a 9. Then we got the press pass. I like that they labeled this because that's what it is on the checklist. Ream number 29 Chevrolet. It's a really cool card to have slabbed because of the way the card's made. Obviously, surface with a clear card like that is really tough. Select Gold Auto Josh Berry. Josh Berry. And playing well tonight so far, Uptown's Caleb Williams. I'm still not sure how sold I am on the Uptowns, but it's cool. I like the design. I'm just not sure if I'm sold on the value comparison to some of the other stuff that's out there. So, all right, 10's the rest of the way. Gypsy Queen, Shohei Ohtani rookie. Bo Nix, blue hyper rated rookie out of Optic. We got the Mello Dotson from Kansas. Go Jayhawks inscription. And that's only numbered to 5. PSA 10. That's a big one for one of our Kansas collectors. Jaden Daniels with the Stars rated rookie. Also very nice. Josh Berry tie-dye. Numbered to 25. You got it, Justin? Yeah, exactly, Scott. I just don't know that they, like, the design's cool. I just don't know that they get anywhere near the price of or value of some of the others. Josh Berry, Gold Prism out of 24 Select, numbered to 10, PSA 10, and it's so nice. We did it twice. How about a pair? I said for a long time, 24 Select Racing really graded up well. The proof is certainly in the pudding, I think. Gold Flash, Raja Karuth. Going to be out of 10 as well. 24 Prism, Ryan Blaney, blue signatures, sensational signatures, sorry. And another select tie-dye Josh Berry out of 25. There's the second Ellie De La Cruz gold foil tops now. We saw the other brother to this one just a minute ago. Uptown's Xavier Worthy in a PSA 10. Blue Velocity, Caitlin Clark in a 10. Super nice. And Joe Burrow with the Swagger Mosaic coming through in a 10. Pick 6, eh? From IndyCar, Kyle Kirkwood with the blue signature series. 23 Prism patented penmanship gold Josh Berry. Kurt Busch tie-dye Prism auto to 25 and a 10. And again, so let me just show this card. I get this question a lot about dual grades and why I don't suggest grading the auto with the card. And this card is the perfect example as to why. So card gets a PSA 10, Gem Mint 10 grade. If we had graded the auto with it being off the sticker, there's no way that auto grades a 10 in my eye, or my opinion. So then what you end up with is a label that says Gem Mint 10 Auto 9. So then, when you're talking to people, is it really a 10? To me, this just looks and presents so much better. It's just a PSA 10. The grade of the auto is irrelevant anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I always suggest to not do dual grading. I don't think the value is worth it. I don't think there's enough to gain. So I really like this one a lot. I thought this was super cool. I was a catcher for many years when I played baseball. Johnny Bench, Dynamite, just really cool. Marcus Armstrong, Signature Series Blue, again from IndyCar. Christian Lundgaard, Signature Series Blue. We got an Aaron Judge, Bowman's Best, rookie. And then our last few, James Wood, Prospects Gold Refractor, numbered to 50. Comes back a 10. And check this out. I saved my favorite for the end here. We've got the silver Kurt Busch Legendary. We've got the blue Kurt Busch Legendary. I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not. We got the purple Kurt Busch Legendary. We got the tie-dye Kurt Busch Legendary. You guessed it. We got the gold Kurt Busch Legendary. And we got the black 101 Kurt Busch Legendary. We sent the rainbow. We got the rainbow. It's complete in a PSA 10 set. I'm going to have to take a really cool picture of these when I can set them out here in a minute. That was pretty epic to get the Kurt Busch rainbow. Now, obviously, we're missing some different things, but because I think there is a gold vinyl. But as far as rainbows are concerned, that's as good as it gets. That's pretty amazing. So, out of 1, out of 10, out of 25, out of 35, out of 49, and the silver. That's pretty amazing. So, I saved those for the end because I just thought that was too dang cool. So, that's that. That's all I got for that submission. Again, if you're local, just let me know. I know I heard from several folks already. I'll be at the show on Saturday and can bring those to you. And I know I heard from a couple of folks that I've already said just drop them off at game time tomorrow, so I'll do that for those folks. Nikki, can you drop mine at the store? Not sure if I'll make... Yeah, Nikki, absolutely. I'll drop yours off tomorrow. But hope you can make it. We'll miss you at the show if you can't make it for sure. Would love to see you down there. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Next submissions are due at the end of the month. I think we've got 30 days this month, so the 30th. Like I said, last month we sent out a massive submission. So, yeah, that's really it for now. Everybody enjoy the rest of the ball game, and then if you're in our group or wanting to watch along, we're going to break the box of luminance after we finish up with the Monday Night Football game tonight. So everybody have a great night, and we will see you all next time.